Hello, everyone. It's the Nameless One, and today we will be continuing the Heart of Darkness campaign. I have here with me today Ice Cold, Wind, Nez, and Cameo. I always feel like I'm missing people when I call out people's names.
I mean,
But
you're not wrong.
I mean, that was 5.
before we get
That's because
started,
we used to have so much more.
I know it just feels weird. Before we get started, I would like to remind everybody, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring the notification bell, follow on Twitch, all that good stuff. If you want to show further support to the channel, more about that at the end. I am going to go ahead and let you guys know that I will be going to BabsCon, so there will be no actual campaigns run on that weekend. It's the 18th through the 20th, I believe. Cold?
Sounds about right.
Okay.
Yes.
I will also. The Lost Memories campaign is going on a temporary hiatus, mainly because I have to do grocery shopping next Saturday, and then I'm going to a rave the Saturday after that, if I looked at the times right. Because I think those 2 days are those 2 Saturdays are right after each other. So, if you are looking forward to Lost Memories, don't worry. We are coming back. It's just life happens very violently and apparently always in my direction. So now that I have power and everything back out, the streaming schedule will be mostly back to normal. Oh, god damn it. I like how I open the thing and realize that the map has decided that it is going to stretch itself, but not all the way.
It just coughed out a lump.
See. Okay. While I fix the map issues, can somebody do the recap for me? You guys are so good at volunteering for this, aren't you?
Yeah.
I'm actually legitimately forgot what happened last time, which is a weird thing to say.
You already know my memory is not the best.
I know what happened the session before last.
I know what happened last. It's a little foggy. I was hoping someone else would do it, but I'll do it, I guess.
I mean,
I can
did
do
some
it.
stuff. Oh wait, I
We
remember now.
found some crystals.
Yeah, we found the crystals. We found a little patch of crystals that were electric or something. They had some kind of electric energy to them.
No?
Lightning but necrotic.
Yeah, there we go.
It was
And
described as black electricity for those that don't remember.
yeah,
Continuity.
after that, we ended up finding Kendall. Yeah,
Or
that's right.
rather,
Kendall
buddy.
ended up finding his own dead body in there, which didn't go so well. But upon retreating, we traveled a little further down after Kendall ended up running off. So the entire party started chasing Kendall down, but failed to stop him. In the end, when Kendall finally stopped, we found out he had found, I think it was the dead body of his father, was it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Was his father impaled on crystals same way he was?
Yeah. And after sending his father off on a using a ritualistic funeral, Kendall vowed to make whoever did this pay, and then lost his shit on some crystals.
Do you remember who made the crystals?
Old Tenebrous.
Yep. So
And,
those crystals weren't.
basically where we ended off is we see buildings off in the distance that are actually a bit more intact, and we were heading right for the main structure.
Okay. So, as you guys make your way in, you notice the structures are, while they are more intact, that is only because the majority of them are more permanent stone structures. You see the scars of battle and things like that. At this point, there are dozens of dead Kirin and Alicorn scattered around the place. A lot of the Alicorns look like twisted versions of an Alicorn. Quarrel, roll me a religion real quick. At advantage.
Nope.
So, looking at these twisted alicorns, it's like somebody heard the term nightmare alicorn, had no other context, and tried to draw that from memory without having actually seen it. These things are warped beyond, like, what is natural, and you get this distinct impression that it's not right.
I really shouldn't be surprised on how disgusting this feels. Blech.
The Kirin, as you guys are picking your way through the ruins, are also very much somebody tried to draw Kirin from memory, but like didn't actually know what a Kirin was. Like,
It'd be funny if it looked closer to the actual IRL mythology of Kirins, like the original ones, instead of the ones that
The
look more like
dragons.
horses.
well, some of them have extra horns, others have a few limbs that weren't supposed to be that way. You got one that has no limbs whatsoever, but it doesn't look like they were severed.
So they're not abominations then?
Ice.
Mhm.
Roll me an Arcana.
Arcanum. Let's see.
You just have advantage, so I'm not even gonna bother mentioning it.
Yeah.
So, these anomalies don't make sense based off of what you've seen from these Dread Realms before. You've been in enough of them. They seem like, yes, there's twisted abominations in there that it probably aren't what they're supposed to be, but like there's a rhyme and reason to it. This is just kind of like, it looks like somebody halfway unplugged the spell that was keeping it in check, and only the most important things are what they're supposed to be.
Weird.
Based off of what you've been doing and what information you have, it is potentially safe to assume that because of the problems you have been causing, and I'm going to just say that the party told you that at some point the Silent King did turn his attention towards y'all, and in doing so, given that this seems to be the Dread Realm of something very old and potentially very powerful, the Silent King is having a hard time keeping what would essentially be an entire simulation of a plane of existence quite as intact as, say, the time that party members told you about Shadowfires and the interaction with Luna that you've had.
Like somebody's having a rough time keeping their dread realms together.
As you guys continue through the ruins, you do also start to see like some of the structures aren't quite. To put it lightly, they probably shouldn't still be standing, despite the fact that they are. And it's not like they were destroyed that way. Things are not quite. They're kind of off kilter. And as you get deeper in, you start to hear the sound of a pair of voices. You can tell they're two separate voices. In the biggest building, there seems to be two individuals arguing in languages that most of you don't recognize or understand. For Kindle. It took me a minute to remember the.
Does my ability not work for this one either?
What does your ability do?
Understand any language?
Yeah, that's a monk thing.
Yeah.
Does that work on written language or just spoken?
It's Hold on, let me go ahead and get it. What is it called? Something tongues.
You know, sometimes monks are just like, you know, this bullshit, I'm gonna throw it at the wall.
Yeah.
And it did stick.
Yeah, that's why someone with
Monk just got all
absolutely...
the abilities the other classes didn't get.
Okay, so it says you learn to touch the key of other minds, so that you understand all spoken languages. Moreover, any creature that can understand a language can understand what you say.
So that's spoken, not written.
Yes, only spoken languages.
Okay.
Okay, I'm just gonna side tangent here. That sounds incredibly dangerous to just do.
I can understand them, but I don't relay the information all the time. Most of the time, I don't.
No, like, you know what key is normally meant to represent, right? Like life energy, even
life
your
energy.
soul in some cases. And you're just, like, waving it around to understand everything? Like, that just sounds like a horrible idea, especially if, you know, maybe you run into, say, an aspect of Atropus.
Be honest, Nameless. Do you think I wouldn't do this if I had the ability to use key?
You're
I think
also
you would forget.
you're also forgetting this is probably a very high level ability. So
It
in
is.
theory, this character would be very like measured and careful about it.
Yeah. Plus, I could always just, like, if I really wanted other people, because I'm not gonna relay it all the time. So chances are I'd just use like a spell.
It's not even like
Give it that.
it's not even that I don't want to tell you what's happening in this conversation, because other people from this party will understand either half of this conversation. You're gonna get the information regardless. It just, like, blows my mind that they basically are like, yeah, you're waving your soul around to whack things with it so you can understand.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
that sounds like such a fucking liability for yourself. Because
it doesn't. It's not actually waving your soul around. It's basically like it says touching the key of others. So I'm assuming it means like sensing the key of others or something like that.
well,
But
you're,
that
mentally
means you're
touching
it
them.
with something. So that would imply you're touching it with yours.
yeah, you would
Yeah.
have to touch it with yours, which, like, it feels like an oversight, honestly.
I mean,
Probably badly written.
doesn't that give the DM more leeway to fuck over
'Cause-
people that can do that?
I mean, a bad DM, maybe. I'm not gonna do that to you, because that's just like, oh, you can understand these people? That means you're touching them with your key? Oh, you're dead now. because it was an aspect of Atropus. I use that specific example because I've had a party fight one of those before.
Oh god.
That sounds
It doesn't sound like
horrifying.
that's something you can turn off.
I lost my soul.
The idea,
Why?
like, it needs to be specified that they can choose to do it.
Yeah.
And that would fix all of it. Because that way you don't have somebody that's essentially that's just like, oh yeah, I can just understand them. And then like they look into it and it's
in that
choice.
case, Nameless, do you want to make it where I can choose?
Absolutely, because like if there is something that, you know, touching it in that way would kill you, I don't want to have to do that. This
Okay,
case,
then
it's not going
let's
to do
make-
that. But like,
Let's make that a thing then. Let me change this to I can choose to.
yeah,
Okay.
because like that makes so much more sense than just like, let me slap my life energy against somebody else's. Because there are
Yeah,
going to be creatures that are aware of that, regardless of whether or not they actually use ki in the sense that a monk does.
I mean, I'm pretty sure the implication is that whether or not you're a monk, your key is mixing with other people's key anyway. You're just aware of it and can use it.
The way that it's worded, it sounds like it's a conscious, like, you're reaching out to it. Like,
Okay,
yeah,
so I
ki
added-
would technically... I believe ki technically has, like, an aura to it, but, like, at this range, if you're trying to understand somebody, because you guys are on the other side of a door at the moment. Spoiler alert there.
Okay, so I added that
Yeah.
you know, the whole yada yada, and then this choice is yours, dangers included.
Yeah, that's... Sorry. This is the
No,
kind
no,
of
you're good,
stuff
you're
that,
good.
like, I will sit and nitpick
Yeah.
because
I'm
of...
pretty sure the
Good.
Americans that made D&D probably only had a surface level knowledge of key.
It's the Dragon Ball stuff where you scream really loud and blow things up, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you know, that's how
exactly.
it works.
Uncultured
Anyway,
swine.
let's get name.
I mean,
Let's
they
get
literally
Nameless
made an
off
Avatar
of his
The Last
soapbox.
Airbender subclass.
Yeah, Nameless, let's get you off of
Sorry,
this, okay?
this kind of stuff bothers me sometimes. Anyways, that aside, who here speaks ancient Alicorn?
No one.
I mean, technically.
Do you mean ancient Neric?
No, you already know that.
Some close things, and I have comprehend languages.
And I want to say I am going to actually still listen in.
Pretty sure that doesn't Coral have?
Can I cast... Wait, do we hear them immediately speaking right now?
Coral, what
Yelling at
languages
each
do you
other.
know?
Technically speaking, because we haven't discussed whether or not that was going to be official, that Coral was going to pick that up with Thing. We didn't discuss whether or not that would be official.
You can speak ancient Alicorn. You spent time with the Prime Shadowfire, so
Okay.
it would be an oversight if you were being personally taught by the biggest version of the deity that you follow, and they didn't teach you a major language that you would need to know. So we're going to say that you can speak it.
Do we know... are they immediately speaking, like, right now? Am I able to cast something?
They are currently speaking to each other. Yes.
Okay, so can I cast something right quick?
You have spells?
Yeah, I have a tattoo that lets me cast a spell.
Oh yeah, that's right. What are you casting?
Tongues.
Oh my gosh. Who are you casting it on?
Honestly, I'm going to cast it on, I'm gonna cast it on, Not Naomi. Is it Naomi or Phoenix?
Either works.
Okay, her.
I mean, she can cast it on herself.
Oh, you have it too? In that case, I'll just do it on Kindle.
Well, I guess it's a little less thorough, because that's understand. Comprehend languages is the literal meaning.
Yeah. So I'll do that and then put a hoof on Kindle's shoulder. And say, just say, shh, listen.
So the gist of the conversation is that Voice 1 is trying to tell Voice 2 that they will never surrender, and Voice 2 is gloating on the destruction of Voice 1's race. Roll me a perception. Everybody, by the way.
Okay.
Okay. Perception.
Perceiving.
That includes Mel, by the way.
Please give me a good perception. Come on. Give me something. Yes!
Jesus, Mel.
I mean,
You may not be the most intelligent druid, but god damn it, you are wise.
yeah.
See. So Coral and Phoenix, you don't notice it, but for everybody else, there is something just like incredibly off-putting about that voice. This Voice 2, not Voice 1. Voice 1 sounds like someone that is probably pretty confident in their standing, but is on the back foot. But there is just like, it's almost like there is a second voice layered over Voice 2 in a way that like you almost missed it. But one voice sounds strong and powerful, the other sounds weak and twisted.
I wouldn't happen to recognize the voices, would I?
So one of the voices you do actually you recognize, but you don't know where from. Like, it's one of those like, hey, I've heard that before. Where from? God damn it, it's gonna drive me crazy now kind of situations.
Mm-hmm. Kindle's kind of like perking up at the familiarity. Starts moving towards the door.
It's
Coral wants to grab him to stop him. She whispers to him, "Don't be that stupid. Like, you can't just go through the front door."
Kendall kind of stops, looking at the door, kind of closes his eye and sighs. Yeah, you're right. That's the exact kind of thing that got me killed the first time. Well, I guess we should see if we can find some other way to look inside.
I mean, I'm not gonna do that. No. Not doing that. There's no way.
What are you going to not do?
Use my invisibility to just go in, or just or try to ask. I don't know if astral projection would allow me to just go through walls or send me to a new plane. Either way, I'm not doing any of that. Costs too much.
Okay, so apparently the invisibility was too expensive.
It's like 4 key. I think it's 4 or more key points.
You've got like 19. Sure,
Hold
you're gonna need a lot of it for combat, but like,
Oh wait, yeah, it's only fine. I'll do the invisibility. I'll use empty body. And yes, I still have that spelled the same way. But you know what? Whatever.
Emergency!
Not changing it. Not changing it.
emergency.
Not changing it. But yeah, I'll do that. Spend some key points to go invisible.
Are you
And
gonna
then-
tell the party what you're doing?
Oh, right. That's probably a good idea. Okay. I'm gonna say, actually, I can probably just go invisible and spy on them for a little.
Alright.
Oh. No objection here, but be careful.
I'll be the sneakiest. And then I just
Cast
vamp.
guidance on this fucker.
With that, I just go poof. Take a roll a d4 and add. Oh, okay, cool.
If you're gonna be sneaking around, don't be stupid.
So, ignore the other tokens. This is what you see inside of the building. Despite the token, the alicorn that you see is a twisted, like, it looks like somebody took his corpse that had been rotting for 100 years. It's still got like bits and pieces stuck to it, and it's like been filled with a black ooze, and that is what is keeping it upright and moving. While the other one across from him is a Nyric that stands taller than Nebula and is actively on fire. He is badly injured and obviously on the back foot right now. Roll me a quick religion check.
I know nothing about religion.
Well,
What?
And you get a nat 20.
You don't want to stay here. Both of them have True Sight, and True Sight will reveal you.
I am going to slowly exit.
Okay, let me...
Oh yeah, because alicorns have true sight, I forgot.
Are you looking at the tavern again?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've always been looking at the tavern.
Yeah?
Okay. So I'm gonna undo my invisibility. Since my minute is probably up anyway. So apparently there's two disfigured looking alicorns
No.
there?
But it was one disfigured alicorn and one Nyric that was
One-
injured.
So there's an injured Nyric there, and some kind of disfigured alicorn with, I don't know, some black stuff coming out of it. But they were on some kind of platform on lava. And that's all I was able to really see.
Cameo
This-
and Ice, can you both roll me an investigation at advantage?
Okay. There we go. Wow, low roll.
So, both of you actually passed that roll. But it's been a while since you've seen one, but it does sound like what they described with the black ooze is exactly the kind of thing that you remember seeing from the tears. And the tear that you last remember seeing, if I remember correctly, is the one from Shadowfire's Dread Realm, which was also another incredibly powerful entity that the tier was much larger and much more involved with everything going on. Whereas a lot of the other ones, they had more of a passive interaction. The tier for Shadowfire was actively part of the problem.
Fuck.
Probably need to do a purification. Some sort.
What is it?
Yeah, the goop is a tier, and the last time we saw something like this, it was literally the biggest part of the problem. It actively acts on it, and it's just
What does it do exactly?
It's basically a substance the Silent King uses to influence the mental state of his Dreadlord prisoners.
Right, so we're dealing with mind controlling gear fluids.
Yeah, basically.
I remember seeing it as well. Back when we rescued Luna. Oh, that alicorn's made up of it?
From what I saw, it was oozing.
Okay, interesting. The Neric.
form were way more fucked.
What about the Neric? What can you tell me?
Nameless, do I remember the any physical details of the Neric other than the injuries?
He's big and on fire. As you guys probably remember with Neric, they change colors when they are actively burning. So you couldn't tell what the actual color of the Neric was. Other than, the usual black and dark blues and reds.
So, yeah, I do. I remember he's a Neric, and he was burning. Like how you burn.
Kindle is just kind of like looking deadpan as much as he can. What
There's
else besides image?
He was tall. But that's really all I gathered. I only had 1 minute before my invisibility, and something tells me I needed to get out of there. I didn't really feel right being in there for very long.
Tall as in how tall?
Would you say like as tall as
Taller than Nebula.
Yeah, it was taller than okay. It's taller than Nebula.
Kindle looks over at Nebula. You think that's who it is? Whose drum it is?
She kind of shrugs and says that she really hasn't dealt as much with the Dread Realms as everyone else. She's more of an observer than anything, and that it would make sense logically. Biggest thing here and only thing you guys have found alive on top of the tier.
Alright.
You
How
have a
dangerous
plan?
is this strange black stuff?
Restate question. I think your mic slightly.
Oh, sorry. Kindle is asking just how dangerous is the black fluid?
Very dangerous. Don't want to touch it.
Coral looks like she's counting on her hand. First of all, getting touched by that thing when it's not in a solid form is already insanely dangerous. Then you gotta realize that this is an extremely powerful being, so it has to be strong enough to already hold it down, and then multiply that by the fact that it has a form. I don't have enough fingers for this.
So
How dangerous is it? I don't have enough fingers.
It's at least 11.
So don't touch it then. Stay away from it, right?
It's not just don't touch it. It's gonna try to actively fight you. It has a form to do so. It doesn't want to let go of its host. That is the insane part about all of this.
What? Letting
With the toes.
getting it to get, well, basically purifying it from the host. Is that what you're saying?
Okay, so back when the last time when we had one that physically had a form, not just goop, it isn't just purifying. We have to, like, essentially evaporate it. I know that sounds weird, but, like, Shadowfire had to burn it off, burn it away. Yeah, I don't even have enough toes for this. But it's a lot. So we have to get them physically separated just enough so that they aren't in contact, and then we have to mentally separate them so that the other one has a chance of helping us fight back, because these things are way too powerful.
Gotcha.
I just now realized I don't know any numbers beyond 20.
Right. Yeah, So how are we supposed to fight this thing? How are we supposed to separate the host and the... Yeah, how are we supposed to separate the host? You've encountered it before, so how did you guys manage to separate them? Enough to burn it, to have Shadowfire burn it.
Whirl kind of looks down. We actually physically did move Shadowfire quite a bit. But, hold up. I could be misremembering this, but Shadowfire had two selves in his Dread Realm. One that was physically asleep, and then the other one which was interacting with the Dread Realm and the ooze. But there was a secondary part of the ooze that was dripping onto him, consistently keeping him there. I have no idea if the one that we see in here, well, you saw, we hear, in there is the physical one that we simply have to pull apart, or the one that is mentally tied to all of this. Assuming it even is like that.
Right. It was pretty similar in Luna's, come to think of it. But I suppose the better question is, can it be beaten?
Phoenix, roll me an Arcana. So this is the first time you've run into a tier using some sort of physical form like this. Like, you've seen them use illusions, you've seen them use mind control tactics. This is the first time somebody's had one that's stood up on legs that aren't its own. So, logically speaking, if it has a physical form, it may be potentially beatable.
Yeah. We might be able to beat it up the same way you'd beat up a reanimated skeleton.
Kindle's like kind of looking over the group. At the moment, that's the limit of my plan.
A little more scouting to see if there's physically 2 or more different parts. If not, yeah, we gotta brawl.
So, quick once over of the building.
You can search the entire city if you want to.
Hmm. Yeah, would as much as I want to charge in there and just beat the absolute shit out of that thing, I've learned better. We need to know what we need to do. Next question is where to look. Casters wouldn't happen to have any ideas, would they?
I've got nothing.
Yeah, I don't know.
We
Coral
just have
takes
to
out
go.
some papers.
So to search the city, you will need to roll a perception. Is everybody doing it?
Oh, we all do it? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Because
We're all searching.
Yeah.
Right now, I
While
was
they're
looking at
searching,
it.
I might start up a ritual.
What ritual?
To ask some questions of a god or whatever.
Oh no.
Give me just a sec. So, I love that Melrose, even with a 1, still has what beats what normal D&D considers a hard skill check.
Yeah.
He's smart,
Perception,
or at least
perception.
observant.
So, you guys do not find anything of any real consequence. Mel, you somehow managed to find a spot in the city that is entirely devoid of any corpses. It almost looks like, for lack of a better way to describe it, it didn't load in the assets for the corpses.
So am I just like staring at like big like red text saying error?
You know what? Yes.
Purple.
I spend several minutes just staring at this, not knowing what to think of it.
Nameless, can I ask you a quick question about the ooze? Or
Sure.
the tear? If you say you get and you touch it, does that count as an infection then, or a disease, or poison, or just like what is it?
Like, what do you mean?
Like for the mind control aspect of it, does it count as
It would be
like, you
magical.
getting? Okay, magical. All right, that's my question.
Okay. So, what do?
Did we find anything from
Suppose
searching?
So they found basically
Ah.
nothing.
I
That
didn't
would
find
be
anything.
accurate.
Okay. So we still want to know if there's another half to the Dreadlord somewhere.
Is that what you are going to use the ritual for?
Yeah, I think so. Let's go. Okay, we're safe.
Okay.
She will ask that question first.
And the question is if there is another part of the Dread Lord nearby.
Yes.
The answer you get is no.
Sounds like a no to the question of whether or not there's a split version of him somewhere here. Any other questions you want while I have the ear of the universe?
What kind of questions can you ask?
Anything that can be responded with one word.
See if dang, I actually got nothing.
Responses are hard to, well, form questions around.
Oh,
Aside from us and the Dreadlord, is there anyone else living, like, alive here?
Like any other real people rather than creations of the Dread realm.
don't ask it that, because
Why
it's
not?
gonna count us.
That's a good point. Is there anybody other us us or the Dreadlord covered in Silent King tears?
And the Kieran.
I don't think we know for sure that they are not a creation.
So you're asking if, other than you and the tier, if there's anything else in the realm?
Yeah.
So you're excluding the Neric that was seen in there.
I guess first she should ask if the Neric is a real person.
The answer to that question is yes.
Okay. And then she will follow up with excluding that Neric and the party and the peers. Is there anybody?
The answer is no.
Okay. That is 3 questions. 2 more.
Out of a character, this is a lot like having a genie in a bottle.
Pretty much.
Are you able to save the last 2 questions?
Nope. And with that, the minute's probably over.
I'm assuming that there were no more questions.
No, I
Can't
don't
think
think
anything.
Yeah, I didn't have anything.
Okay.
So we have just us and the Tears and the Neric in here. Nothing else.
Alright. Well, honestly, I don't see any other solution than just going in there.
Then let's go. I'd really like to hurry up, get this problem solved, and then get out of this place before, I turned into a burnt zebra.
Oh, right. The heat's a bit of a problem for you guys, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just a little.
Alright, let's get this over with. And with that, he just kind of walks over to the door and starts pushing it in.
Okay. Give me just a second. No, go lay down. Okay. Where is the... Do that.
Oh, man, I don't have any cloth. Do I? Darn it.
I really need more Kieran tokens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, Nebula, how'd you get over there?
Fair.
You know, that is actually what it is. We've just been reusing fair as a punching bag for everything.
Yeah.
Let's see. Not that one. There it is.
Lordy. Got a
So-
little energy bridge.
We'll say it's made of crystal.
Ah, crystally bridge.
And
Don't fall off, it won't be fun.
Kendall rolls his eyes. Speak for yourself.
Have
So-
you ever belly flopped into water? Now imagine that, but a lot harder.
do that, and that should be accurate to who's here.
Can Kindle actually just swim in lava if he's raging?
If I'm raging, yeah.
Yeah.
It'd be pretty hard to swim though, because it's liquid
Like-
rock.
The problem would be less so the heat and more so the fact that it is in fact liquid rock. It'd be more like trying to walk through quicksand for him.
Yeah. Need to be a dragon to swim.
It's like trying to swim in Oobleck.
You know what? That wouldn't... Isn't that the one where if you like punch it, it turns hard?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably
Plutonium
actually
fluid.
harder to swim in.
Yeah,
some
it-
ways.
That's actually much closer to like what I was thinking. So yeah, it would be something like that. You hit it hard and it's going to be solid, but you know, you go stand in it, it's like fucking quicksand.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, he could technically survive the heat, but he'd suffocate to death instead.
A lot
So-
of ways around that.
But as you guys step in, you notice the two on the big platform. Obviously, the enemy is the Alicorn and the Neric. Neric looks like a few more good hits, and he'll probably be dead. Roll a sanity check for me, Kindle. At disadvantage.
Of course, at disadvantage. And it's sanity check, not save.
Save. Yeah, throw a save. so you just barely managed to hold it together. You recognize who this is now. The Nirik on the other side is Frenzied Flame, the Kirin god of war, and head of the Pantheon that you guys had until the shattering happened. You don't remember why it's called the shattering, but you do remember that it is called the shattering. And you remember that Sol Tenebris was almost solely responsible for it. And that is whose twisted, tear form is standing in front of Frenzied Flame. So you get to choose what you do instead of just blindly rushing into battle. Do you blindly rush into battle anyways?
Not necessarily blindly. Basically, you see Kindle start grinding his teeth. His Nirik form comes slowly to the surface. He draws his sword and he just starts slowly approaching.
So I'm going to make the logical assumption that the party follows.
Yeah.
No point in trying to
I'm
stop him.
going to arrange everybody so that they don't have someone falling off the bridge. You get to about here before you are noticed by Sol Tenebris's tear, or the Silent King's tear in Sol Tenebris's form. And it turns around. You can't see its eyes, but you can tell it recognizes you by the sudden change in expression as its jaw unhinges and it lets out a shriek.
God damn it. Where do I hear boss music?
I wonder why. It's almost as if we have a huge threat in front of us.
Yeah, the angry god just screamed at us.
So, everybody is, once I get the turn order up there and set up, is going to need to roll me an initiative.
I have something for initiative.
Do I need to be able to interact with my token to do that?
It's fine. I have like 8
Do you-
in my
do
initiative.
you not
Your
have...
token before rolling, I think it automatically applies.
Yeah,
it.
I do not have control of my token.
Why would you need that?
Oh. Hold on, let me go to turn
Where
tracker.
is...
Okay, I have control. Alright.
Anybody else have any issues with their token?
I'm good. Let me go ahead and enter my 10 because I have 8 initiative and rolled a 10.
I take it that red means that was a nat 1.
Red
Well,
means nat
At
1.
least Okay, well, at least I have advantage on initiative.
Give me just 1 second.
But it matters.
Hold up.
Wait, I can re-roll, can't I? Can I
You
use
rolled a
lucky to
14
re-roll?
and the 1.
Well,
That
if you
first
want
time.
to waste a reroll on initiative roll,
Honestly,
Yeah, you
it's
wouldn't.
either I'm gonna
you'll-
use
you'll
that
get
because
your
I have
turn
like
eventually.
I'm gonna do it anyway because I have like 3 or 4 abilities that let me re-roll. So
Okay, I'm back.
I'm good.
Kindle has advantage
There we
on
go.
initiative, so that's why I rolled twice.
And I used
How did you-
lucky
How did you roll
to
lower?
change that.
How?
Not in that one.
I have no idea.
I should point out that
What is this?
here's what happened. I think it applied the advantage automatically, And
Oh.
what happened is you rolled a 14 and a 1. 14 plus 9 is 23.
Oh, okay. So that's what happened. It did it both at the same time. Got it.
Yeah, and for some reason it's displaying as red, even though it's not counting the nat 1.
Okay, so 23 is the initiative.
No, I'm looking at this. What it's doing is it's rolling 2d20.
I know.
Why?
Like, it's not rolling advantage, it's just rolling 2d20 and adding it together.
No, it's not, because that's not how math works. Like, look at the second one. It's 11 plus 9.
Well, hover over
which is
them and
20,
you can see
then
it
it's not
showing.
counting the plus 5.
5
Hover
plus
over it
11
and you-
plus 9 is...
Yeah, 11 plus 9 is 20. But
What the
it's
hell?
Not 20 plus
Why is
5.
it...
Plus 5, yeah.
Yeah, I don't get it either.
You're right.
Yeah, it is doing advantage. It's just not displaying correctly. Which is
Just,
That is
I
just,
mean, just-
so fucking weird.
just roll it twice.
Looks like it looks like there's some sort of programming because there's some sort of command KH1.
So,
Oh god, it
just
hurts
go
to
with-
laugh at this.
Just go with the 23. I don't fucking know what it's doing.
Okay, so 23.
Okay, we do that. And I'm gonna do theirs. Is this?
While you do that, Nameless, Kindle, are we gonna fight them Karen too? Or are we protecting them?
Protect the Karen. Protect Frenzied Flame.
Got it.
So
I want to re-roll for him. He cheated.
Whoa.
oh yeah, that's right. I forgot to add that. Which would be
Out of character, I really wish I could yell. Protect the squishies in this one. Since
okay.
I don't like the fact that you're drawing lines on the board.
That's
I don't like it. It's fun.
that's not me.
oh, that's ice, isn't it? Ice.
Yeah, it's the wizard.
Darn it, ice.
Ice, do me a favor.
Yes.
Roll a charisma saving throw.
Oh boy. He's
Maybe I
using this little
shouldn't
kind of
have-
a stat block.
Maybe I shouldn't have used that lucky point because I just remembered all my stuff requires key.
Yes.
Yeah, the thing is that
So at the beginning of each round, you can make another wisdom saving throw to, unless somebody casts remove curse, divine intervention, wish to remove it. But you are currently under the control of the tier, and your allies are now your enemies.
Oh wait.
We
I
get to beat
do
Isis
have Mind Blank if that affects it.
What is send mind blank? I will see what it.
It basically says no. In a way.
Does this count as charmed?
Yes, it does count as charmed.
Okay.
Would you
Phoenix
like
just
to
says
choose a
nope.
different target because technically he wouldn't even see Phoenix's mind at all. Maybe.
In that case,
She probably shows up as an elemental, actually. Just how she is. Does she appear to have a soul?
I am juggling things here. Give me a sec. Where was it? Best to have.
Please don't be coral. Please don't be coral.
Oh, there it is. Okay, so Wind, make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. I mean, I have a really good track record with this.
Okay.
I can't be hypnotized, boy. Am I good, Nameless?
I'm doing things.
Okay. Yeah, what are those?
That. Okay. Wind, it is your turn.
Okay, I'm going to move here, and then I am going to target this one. I'm assuming that's an enemy, right?
It is a floating crystal.
Is it the red crystal that just shown as green on here?
Technically it is red, yes. I just have green ones that.
Okay, in that case, I can't really do anything with those crystals. I'm just gonna move here and attack Soul Tenebrous. I'm gonna use the Shade Manacles.
Okay.
And use my my double attack, and then I'm gonna use Fury of Blows.
Those are to hit. One of those hits.
Okay. So I'm assuming this one.
The first one hit.
Okay, so I'm gonna use my Fury of Blows then, so I can actually like wail on him. Where is it? Ah, here it is.
Magical land. Magical land. Magically?
I don't know. It's supposed to be magic and, but I forgot the space. The text thing is so small, okay?
Degree.
Do any of those hit?
The first one.
Okay.
If the 27 didn't hit, a 21 will not hit either.
Well, can I use a combo? I'm gonna try to stun her too,
Him?
or stun him.
I believe you have to do that before.
Oh wait, do I? It says you can intervene when you hit another creature with a melee attack. Yeah, so yeah, and I just hit him, so I should be able to use this, right?
Okay. Nothing happens.
I end my turn.
Kendall? What?
Alright, let's see. Will I be attacked of opportunity if I move away from the crystal?
The crystal has no limbs.
Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of circle around him, put myself between him and Flame, and then I start attacking. If I put G up,
Kick his ass.
if it loads. Critical miss and a 28.
You miss both.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. Phoenix.
Okay. Let's see here. I have an idea. That involves a little bit of drawing. We have some HP.
I'm going to need to turn you up because it seems like you have gotten quieter. I can't turn you up. I speak up.
I cannot. I don't know. What if we just did a little bit of that?
I can hear you now.
Gonna do a little crystal wall shaped like that.
Oh, I just realized. Wait, no, it is working. Never mind.
I'm gonna need somebody else to draw over that, 'cause I cannot lift my finger right now.
Here, I got you. Alright, where...
Wait, what are you doing? Wall of light crystal. Hemispherical dome, a sphere, or a sphere within the radius of 10 feet, or you can shape a flat surface made up of 10-foot square panels. Each panel can be contiguous with another panel. Contiguous with another
That
panel.
looks like blood vessels.
One thick wall lasts the duration if the wall is in a creature's space. When it appears, the creature within the area is pushed to one side of the wall and must make a dexterity saving throw. What is your DC?
That would be a 24.
So, alright.
He will
So
do a little back.
that would put him over here.
Wait, does that count as...
Attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
I do believe it does.
Okay, in that case, I'm gonna use that, and his speed is lowered to 0.
I think you have to hit. Not sure.
You have
Yeah, when I hit. So, I'm gonna do that.
Yeah.
Kendall, you hit.
Yay.
on, give me it. Give me something good.
Damage.
You hit.
Ah!
I am also going to point out, though, that he was moved.
Oh yeah, it was technically forced movement.
So,
Unless the dodge counts as...
no, it is forced movement. So, he still is where he is right now. But you
Okay.
reduced his speed to 0 until his turn.
Okay.
Until the end of his turn.
Is that what it
and
says?
the
Yeah, until
Yeah,
the
I
end of
mean-
his turn.
For the rest
At the
of
end the turn, I
for the
think.
rest
I
of the
don't-
turn.
Oh.
So I think what it's meant to do is more that it should have been his turn in order for Sentinel to actually apply. But since he's not the one moving, it really didn't. Like, it applied, but it didn't do anything because he wasn't the one moving.
Worked
Yeah,
for
like-
me.
The way it's supposed to work is attacks of opportunity only trigger if they don't trigger on forced movement. So that's the problem.
I mean, it's fine. It works for me. I still got a crit.
I did 75.
Oh wait, can I do
damage.
2 attacks? Because since
No,
oh,
it's not for attacks of opportunity.
okay. So my bonus doesn't work for that.
Yeah, you only get
Still,
one.
still 124 damage, not bad.
Yeah. It's
And I
still a
did
lot.
75.
Oh yeah, the wall does do some damage.
Go ahead and roll the damage.
Yeah, and it is radiant. That is not.
Oh,
There goes cameo.
yeah.
I don't know if it does anything to the floating crystals or not.
See.
The wall does have health.
Okay. Then, with that out of the way, it is now Mel's turn.
You have a way of protecting yourself. Nice.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure that you don't have anything crazy where you can cast multiple spells on one turn.
No,
not
not
really.
really.
No.
So, Mel, what are you gonna do?
I think I'm gonna call lightning.
Okay. What level are you casting it at?
I think 7th.
Okay, and what is the DC?
Give me a sec. The DC should be 22. A deck save.
Okay. Roll double damage.
Okay. Oh, double. They rolled a nat 1.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let me just actually cast the spell real quick. Yeah, that. 70-10.
Okay. Okay. And that's all for you?
That is, 40. Yeah, that should be all for me.
What's the total?
I'm mathing.
Okay, let me know when you figure it out.
Uh, 73.
Not bad.
Do we have a quarrel again?
Cameo's
Okay.
Cameo will be back in a moment.
It's one thing.
Then we will come back to Cameo's turn when she returns. For now, to keep things moving, we're gonna go ahead and do this. Anybody standing in an adjacent square to a crystal, roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh.
What about the 2 crystals that were hit by the wall?
Those included.
Yeah, do those count? Oh, they don't break?
No, it did not break the crystals.
Hmm.
Okay. The monk passed. So you take half damage for this one. Mel, roll me another one.
Oh, because I'm next with you.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Is this an aerial effect move?
You mean a projectile?
No, it's an
like
explosion.
an area effect.
Yeah, I was about to say it's an
How do you
explosion.
explode?
Okay, so that is then.
Yeah, it's an AoE attack.
Okay, then I will use my other ability, so I take no damage.
Okay.
That's passive, yeah.
Where is that ability?
Uncanny dodge.
Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and roll all 3. Just because the wall still takes damage.
Yeah.
And the first 2 are Mel, and the last one is the other wall one.
So I take all that damage?
Yes, you failed both rolls.
I think
Ow.
There we
that
go.
breaks the walls that are touching there.
Okay.
It does leave behind the thingy, though.
Wall of light.
Yeah. So if you walk through those areas, it's still...
Well, there goes 2/3 of my health.
Okay. What's your AC?
Mine? I
Yes.
believe it is 33.
And then okay. And the tear lashes out at you with pseudopods, but what you don't dodge, you are able to block. Let's see. Arya.
Yeah, Cameo's back, by the way. I
Oh.
want to give
Then, Cameo, you go ahead
not
and...
just not in. There we go.
Cameo, you want to go ahead and take your turn? I also need you to roll me a...
Dexterity check.
dexterity check. Were you close to...
She
were
was next
to
to
the same
Joe.
tier Melrose was.
Okay, so yeah, roll me 2 dexterity saving throws.
Before or after my turn? I'm sorry.
We kept going. You get to take your turn now, but I need you to roll me 2 dexterity saving throws.
Boss summoned crystals that exploded, which then we didn't move away.
So you take the first 2 damage rolls that are up above the evasion thing.
93 damage.
Ouch.
What damage type, by the way?
It would be force and piercing. Force for the explosion, piercing for the shrapnel. What were you asking, Camille?
No, I was saying very fitting given the piercing pain I'm in right about now. I wanna fly.
I may need to just turn the music down a little.
Yeah.
Over here.
There we go.
And damn, my brain is like really all over the place right about now. And I wanted to do Sunbeam? I think that was the spell. My brain is just mush. I'm sorry.
It's a good spell.
Yeah, explosion.
See. 5 foot wide, 60 foot line.
And I think these lines stay put.
So let me get my measuring stick. I'm assuming
Beam.
that. Oh, that works.
Owie. It just kind of
That's wrong.
stays there. Concentration breaks, I think.
Concentration to 1 minute. Constitution saving throw against. Okay, roll double damage.
Nice.
Double damage. That is 12/8.
So that's basically just a Kamehameha, right?
Well, you can't.
It stays there though.
Oh.
Yeah.
Lasts for 10 turns, as long as she maintains concentration.
Okay.
Can she move it?
Yeah.
Oh.
We can create new ones, it says.
Oh, neat. I didn't even notice the disadvantage. It didn't matter. It was nat 1, but you know.
I also have exploding dice, so that should be 12d8 with 2 exclamation points.
Yep. You need a space. And I believe it's slash R?
Yes, a shar.
Slash.
I make that mistake so often.
Everybody over here trying to be on Reddit.
Yep.
/12d8. It's gotta be a good subreddit.
Okay. Let's see. Okay, Arya, now it's your turn.
Okay, so I am going to move up here. I am going to stop drawing on my face and move up here. And then
She doesn't have Sculpt spell. Do not stand in her spell.
Well,
oh wait, is that the line of it? I can't see where her spell is right
it
now.
doesn't.
So I will.
It doesn't say it does damage if you walk into it. So maybe it doesn't stay.
I mean, regardless, I'm just gonna attack from
The
here.
line regardless. So
I mean-
that's kind of the issue.
Yeah.
So if you're in the line,
It
You can
flashes
create
out,
a
which
new
means it
line of
doesn't-
radiance as your action anytime as your action on any turn until the spell ends. Okay, so
Yeah.
it doesn't stay. What it does is you just get Wizard Gatling gun, essentially.
Yes.
Wizard Gatling gun.
Yeah, you do.
None of those hit.
Well, dang. Oh, that's all I'm gonna do for now.
Okay, and hey Mel,
Yeah.
do a charisma saving throw for me.
Yay. Yay. I'm so good at those.
So, your allies are now your enemies.
Hooray.
Alright. Kick nature pony's ass then, right?
As far as we know, he hasn't betrayed us.
Yeah.
Okay, and
The minute he looks at me. Oh my god.
So my friends are now my enemies, but are my enemies now my friends? Or
yes.
yeah.
What about your acquaintances?
I think Arya is also one of my enemies.
Yes.
Really?
Okay, let me roll this.
I feel like you're still holding on to feelings from when I shoved you in the book.
Okay.
You never apologized.
That's because I think we should move past that.
Arya, roll me
Yeah.
a D100.
Hmm. Can I say no? 69, there we go.
You feel the manacles tighten around your ankles?
My ankle. What?
You're a zebra, they're all ankles.
Yeah. I forgot. I was like, what is going on?
Okay. Kindle,
Mm-hmm.
it is your turn.
Mm.
Are you going to miss all of your attacks as well?
I sure as hell hope not. Once again, kind of move my way between him and Frenzied Flame and attack.
I know what you're doing, but you're doing it in a way that you're getting away with it. And I don't know how I feel about it.
What, get away from the crystals?
Yeah, avoiding them.
I mean,
Nice.
So the second one
Second
hits.
one hit. Okay.
Just need one crit.
59.
Okay, and I don't have a fancy thing for it anymore, but the area of the bridge is now under the influence of silence. Phoenix,
Oh,
it's
no.
your turn.
Okay, in that case,
Quick question: does this mean I could still use the pew pew with the beam, right? Because I already did it.
1, yes. 2, you are not on the bridge.
am I outside
Does
the
that-
zones now?
Is Melrose
Yes.
on the bridge?
Mel is still technically on the bridge, yes.
Okay.
I will wish.
wish.
Swish!
A swish.
Ah,
The funny
I would-
spell.
I was going to ask why you were casting Wish already. That seems like a very drastic reaction.
This is budget wish.
Game of Disney Light. She's giving this.
Does that go through the crystal wall?
Technically, everything that doesn't have a yellow rectangle has been destroyed. There's just the lingering light.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ah.
Heal a little bit of damage.
So that there's not
Nice.
any.
You and your property damage.
There we go. No more confusion.
Technically, those are still supposed to be there because it leaves behind a haze, I guess.
Oh, it'll be fine.
I'll redraw. It's like,
It's fine.
Yeah.
one down here, then here, then square root, here, or
Are
whatever.
you drawing it or trying to figure out an equation?
Okay.
Carry the one.
You're just trying to really figure out how to convert energy right now.
And before it is Mel's turn.
Curious, did he fail the con save?
No.
Ah.
How long was it? Should be like
Why is
right
there-
there.
Oh no, tall crystal.
Stretchy crystal.
Oh no. What happened?
I think he's getting
Whap.
mad.
Is this crystal like flexing on you?
A crystal wall pops up right there.
Ah. Do I have to do basically the same
5,
thing?
10, 15, 20,
Or I do a dex save
25.
to get shunted?
Oh.
Oh, you can't even move, dude.
You do not. You can stay in the area. 25, 30. It is a much larger wall than yours, though. Is that about 60 feet?
I mean, mine was 100 feet long, just bent. That's
Yeah, it's
It's
pretty
close
close
enough.
to 60.
yeah.
It's close enough.
Basically.
Because it technically starts from like right here to right here.
Yeah.
So I think that is actually 60. But yeah. You have the 60-foot crystal wall there. And Mel, you are unaffected. And let me double check the wording that I have here. Okay. Roll a dex saving throw.
XE. Is this to dodge the wall, I assume?
Yeah.
Oh.
Actually, it is 10 feet wide, so. There we go.
Why? Why?
Just a little head poking out of the wall.
We don't even have a phoenix anymore.
That's impaling damage. It's piercing, I guess, would be. I have IMP here, so I'm assuming it's impaling, which would be piercing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
impaling
piercing.
damage doesn't exist. There we go. So I assume I'm stuck now?
You can move out of it.
Oh. Okay. So it's a video game glitchy logic. Okay.
Would that cause him any damage if he
The
moves?
idea is you're being stabbed. is going to be rough terrain to pass through it. Since you are inside of it, though, it's going to take half of your movement. And then that is Mel's turn now.
Okay, I'm gonna... I don't think I care about being silenced right now, but I'm gonna move out of the way just because. And I'm going to zap, Kindle.
You don't want to stand there.
What?
You don't want to stand there.
You'll take damage.
Well, it's only 1 foot thick, so if he, I think you could.
I thought he was
If you
gonna
pass
just.
through, it could be bad.
I thought he was just gonna zap.
Who are you
Phoenix's
zapping?
head.
The wall that she placed is only 1 foot thick, so you could occupy the same tile. You just can't go to the other side without taking damage.
But that part was broken, wasn't it?
Yes, but
It leaves a lingering
still
effect.
angry.
Which, is it concentration or is it just 1 minute?
It is concentration. Oh
Can
yeah,
you-
I should probably do a concentration save.
Yeah.
I forget how that works. I think it's
Roll a
just each-
it's a con
Constitution
save.
saving throw. It starts at 10 and goes up by 5 each time.
So that's the wall gone.
Okay. I can stand where I want. And I zap Kindle.
Oh,
Oh no.
Make a dex save.
Let's see. Dex save.
Nat ones will double damage. Damn.
Yeah, no, that is not enough.
Yeah, I
You
figured.
take 42 lightning damage.
Darn, I'm not resistant to that.
You are not. Confused, in pain, Kieran noises.
Ouch!
Well,
Yes.
it is your turn.
I'll move to that square. The problem is with my freaking 2x2 character, I don't know at which point would. Anyway.
I mean, just pick a corner and drag from there to somewhere.
I meant this Kodima. I do the pew pews again. The beam. I just want to get rid of this dude as fast as possible. Oh.
Okay.
Rolling,
Yeah, left.
What did it... I needed to roll something, right?
Yes.
Constitution save.
Constitution save. Okay.
Or 16 blinded.
Apparently my dice like y'all today. Roll double damage.
Oh, jeez.
Another 12d8.
Oh, yeah. If
Another
you
nat
take
one
damage,
base.
just take double damage. Or, not double damage. Disadvantage.
Is it loading? Yes, 69 damage.
Okay.
Next.
Let's see.
Destroy
And that's
him.
all you can do?
Yes, because I already moved.
Okay. I need both of the marshals ACs.
33.
What? Oh, mine is 28.
Okay. You managed to dodge the slapping pseudopods. I think that's what they're called. Pseudopods? The
Ugh.
arm things. The slime is trying to slap you. It's funny. He's turned your ally into your biggest threat, but he cannot hit the broadside of a barn right now.
Speaking of, do we know that that Melrose shot Kindle with lightning?
Yes.
Or I don't know if it like descended from the sky or something.
I mean,
Kindle.
I've used the spell plenty of times before.
Kindle, roll
I'm pretty sure I
Arcana.
pointed at Kindle when I did zap. So
I'm pretty sure you don't actually, like, once it's cast, you don't have to, like, indicate it's a, you just choose a character, so.
yeah.
Kindle, roll Arcana.
Not this thing I'm at, but
Oh yeah, because you created a storm cloud, right?
Yeah, there's a
Wait,
storm climber ahead.
Yeah.
okay, it should eventually load. There we go.
This is just normal. Storm cloud is overhead. He can't aim that, right? Let's see. Aria, it's your turn.
If I punch Melrose, will he snap out of it?
You can break my
hard enough.
concentration at least.
I mean, there's only
So
one way to find out, I guess.
I will tell you that this particular ability has specific uses. You will need to roll Arcana to see if you actually realize that it was Melrose's choice to blast your companion.
Will
Um,
that take any kind of action of mine?
it will take an Arcana roll.
Okay. I'll do the roll. I noticed nothing.
Nope.
You're even more convinced that it was just a fluke.
Pretty
Okay.
hard to steer lightning.
Yeah,
One would
and he's got a big metal sword, so, you know.
Yeah.
Is that what happened? Okay.
Okay,
well,
so the what's your under, Mel, can be negated by remove curse, divine intervention, wish, or a wisdom saving throw.
Could I not make a wisdom saving throw on my turn?
It is going to be on your turn.
Well, my turn already passed, so.
Yeah, the first one you made it already. If I remember. Yeah. So
Yeah, I made it on their turn, not my turn.
whatever. You get to do it this turn.
Okay.
I do remember at one point I did rule that charm effects have like one turn to actually do something useful before they get negated.
Oh, yeah, because most charm effects, I feel like the way they usually work is like you make the save at the end of your turn.
You get to make the save when it's cast on you, and then you have to make the save again. Like you get to make the save again on your turn, and a lot of the ones that I was using didn't have that specification at the end of your turn.
Yeah.
So I was just giving it the like one of those hit. The ability, basically the giving it the space to have like one turn of guaranteed use.
Yeah.
Alright, and that's not all I'm gonna do. I'm gonna also use this so I can actually take a bit of space. Lets me disengage, and then I can gain 10 movement speed, but I still have like a lot, so I'm just gonna go back a bit more. That's all.
Hey, Kindle.
Yep. Well, I am still in between the two, so I'm going to keep attacking.
Second hits.
We really aren't doing too good with our hits.
55.
Well, it's an amalgamated stat block for something else that, you don't have all of the information for.
Ah,
I'm assuming that's all you can do.
Yeah, that's about all I can do.
Okay. And
Moving out of the wall make me take damage?
no, it's only if you end your turn in it.
Okay. Okay, so I'll walk a little bit and position of the marshals is always great. Okay. Yeah. Man, I love the marshals. Okay. Let's do this then. We will summon 6 little stars and then send 2 of them at our little friend there. Dexterity saving throw for the goopy guy. I guess technically 2 dexterity saving throws.
Okay, 1 hits. And the other one does no damage.
No damage. Half on a success, unless he's special.
Nat 20.
Ah,
Radiant damage,
Okay.
and that is Phoenix's turn. Let me create her little bar.
Mel, you want to make that save now?
Yes.
Wisdom saving throw. Go!
No way.
Why is it a wisdom now?
Or charisma, not wisdom. Wait, is it wisdom? Oh, it is wisdom.
charisma.
It is wisdom.
Yeah, it is wisdom.
Well, I got a nat 1 anyways.
Wait, what?
Or like the first time at least. Now
No,
that's 27.
So it started out as a charisma and then it changed to a wisdom.
Ah, okay.
Okay, so I am vulnerable to that for like 1 turn at a time.
So you are able to break the spell, so you are able to do what you think you need to as you need to do it, and you are no longer charmed.
I think his storm is still up too.
Yes. Nothing else hit him.
I call out, look out! It did something to my mind. Sorry, Kindle.
Oh, you were controlling that. You and I are gonna have words.
I didn't. It.
Technically, he didn't control it.
I zapped the boss.
Okay, go ahead and hit him.
DC
Your fault or
20.
not, we're still having words. Words.
And you said
That's
DC
like,
what?
oh, just resigns themselves to a conversation.
You said 18, right?
No, 22.
22. Oh, okay. Somebody had an 8. Oh, it was Coral that had the 18. Okay, you hit.
Alright, full damage. Yeah. 49 lightning.
Okay. Exhausted, in pain, confused, cured noises. Coral.
Wait, no, I hit. Why? Why Kieran noises? I'm confused.
He's referring to Frenzy Flame.
Yeah, they have a turn. They aren't doing a whole
Okay,
lot
got it.
right now.
They are on the battlefield. Nebula waited outside. Partially because I only have 1 token.
And Nebula's the smart one.
She is a non-combatant.
Yeah, the NPC everyone keeps adopting.
Every party, actually.
Yeah.
See. Cameo?
Cameo might have left for a bit because of the ping.
I'm back. It's just like my voice is starting to get fucked up.
It's okay. This is gonna be the
It's
last.
not
This is gonna be the last turn, and then we're gonna put a pin in it for the night because we've already been going for 2 hours, and I like to try and keep it at roughly around that time amount of time.
Okay.
Alright.
I'm doing another beam. Pew pew. And he has to do the.
Jesus, what is it with you and that beam and that ones?
Turns out our secret weapon was
It wasn't-
Cameo this entire time.
It made sense that it like happened a couple times, and one of them was Mill, but this is like the third one for your beam.
Mechanically, that spell is ideal for this situation.
I mean, I think
Well,
the
just-
dice are trying to tell us a story that Soul Tenebris is so cocky that they're gonna win that they're not even trying to dodge our spells.
Point out oozes have disadvantage on this saving throw.
I'm not even rolling disadvantage because of the fact that they're in that ones.
Yeah, once you roll that one on the first roll, you don't really have to roll again.
Yeah, because like at that point, like what are you gonna do? See if maybe it would have been a nat 20, and it doesn't matter at that point.
But
This
I
has
think
been
you
the
double
luck-
check that it's not a double nat one.
This has been the luckiest match.
You gonna
any of us
roll
have had in this
damage,
entire
Cameo?
set. How much more?
You should
That
be
one,
able
it
to
was twice as much.
click the box, press up on the arrow keys, and it should put in what you rolled last.
Yep.
Okay. And with that,
No.
wait, isn't that the same
yeah.
thing you rolled last time?
Yeah.
What the fuck? The universe is working against this boss. And has a sense of humor about it, apparently. Okay. On that note, we're going to put a pin in it for tonight for those of you watching. And I hope that... also, hello, Ravon1X. For those of you that are wanting to see more of some of us, we are about to, after this, we're going to do our post-game discussion, which if you want to be a part of, you can always join the Patreon. That aside, though, we're going to be streaming on Twitch after this, for those of you interested in coming and watching that. And then, of course, the usual schedule that is in my Discord applies for next week. Like I said, Saturday for the next 2 weeks is going to be busy. The next Sunday we will have a Heart of Darkness, and the Sunday after that I have not decided. It depends on how I feel after the rave that I go to. Other than that, if you want to show further support, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring the notification bell, follow on Twitch, all that good stuff. We will see you again soon. Big thank you to my priest tier Patreon Cameo Shadowness. Other than that, everybody have a wonderful evening, and don't forget to drink water.
Hydration, hydrate.
Hydrate or hydrate.
See you guys later.